What's going on, everybody? This is Shok, and sorry it took me so long to do this video, y'all. I've just been real busy with stuff. I've been looking for a new job, whatever, and I did get the job, by the way. So yeah, I'm going to be waiting tables once again. So maybe you guys will see some more waiting tables videos from me in the future. Who knows? It depends on how much I rage when I'm at work, basically. But we all know the deal, as I already made a video on this, but just to, reiterate, kind of, just go over everything. If you guys didn't catch the other video, basically the first phase, like I said, it was a success and it was a failure at the same time. And it was a success because, we got recognized. We were trending on Twitter. We had like websites, writing about the movement and stuff. We had, a lot of popular YouTubers, joining in on the movement. We had a lot of, notable people in the industry, commenting on it, whatever. So it made waves. But the reason why it was a failure is because it was sloppy, and the meaning of the first phase, it kind of, just got lost in translations. A lot of people got off topic, and because some of the people who knew about the movement got off topic, that made people who weren't in the know think that it was just a movement about, hey, say whatever the hell you want from Nintendo, right? That's not what it was supposed to be. And to the people out there still hating, who haven't watched a single video about the movement, that is not what it was supposed to be. So please stop using the bad example. Stop putting the bad eggs who are part of that movement, right, as the face of the movement, because that's not what it was supposed to be. And I've said time and time again to everybody before we even did the phase, make sure this is precise, make sure you keep it respectful. Don't spam the same thing over and over again. I saw some people literally just copy and pasting their tweets over and over again. Don't do that. I told them to keep it respect. Simple. Hey Nintendo, I would really love to see Star Fox or Wii U, hashtag Nintendo Redirect. That's what it was supposed to be, and a lot of people did that, And to those of you guys, I appreciate that. I appreciate you guys for, keeping it simple and respectful and following directions, but there were some bad eggs out there who everybody's using as, oh, see, look, this is why the movement is garbage, because this guy didn't follow instructions or that guy. And some of these people were trolls, right, who pretended to be like they were part of the movement and try to, make it look even worse by, adding in their foolery or whatever. So you guys got to make sure you think about whether or not that tweet you're reading is a saboteur or somebody who was actually part of the movement or somebody who wasn't in the know about the movement. You see what I mean? But anyways, I've talked on long enough. I've watched tons and tons of videos. A lot of people are giving me great ideas, and definitely going to be employing some of them. There's going to be some new methods. There's going to be a complete change in the way that we do these things. We're definitely going to do one thing at a time, and by one thing, I'm not talking about one thing as in one subject or one topic matter, such as games. Because even if I specify the games that we are going to be talking about, people will still talk about whatever, right? So I'm going to make sure it is one concise thing. I thought one topic would be, precise enough, but apparently not. Another thing, we'll start buying things, using our money to talk to them, and not in the ways that a lot of you guys are thinking. We're going to be contacting Nintendo through customer, outlets. For instance, there's this thing called the consumer web form on their site right now, where you can select the country, put your email address, and you can put in a question or an issue. We're definitely going to be using that. And there is also, we're going to, write letters for those of you who want to. If you don't have good handwriting, or you can type it up, it doesn't matter. But for those of you who, you want to write a letter, we're definitely going to employ that. And we're also going to start using pictures. We're going to start putting, faces behind the tweets. And also we're going to be showing purchases, right? Now to go down this list, one thing at a time. Like I said, I wanted to do this, but because everybody voted for games, that's what we went with. But I wanted to actually focus on the operating system and improvements to it, the features and things of that nature. And Active Life said, I think we really should tackle voice chat. And I agree with him, because one of the main problems with the Wii U is how freaking hard it is, to communicate with somebody. there's just one-on-one Wii U chat, and you have to be in the app in order to do it. You know, you can't, you know, run in the background or anything like that. That's bad. And, you know, of course, you know, this isn't rocket science or anything, but if we get cross game chat, that's going to kill so many birds with one stone, like, you know, Active Life said, ECC Wii, for those of you who may not know, that's his old account. Because if any game comes out that doesn't have voice chat, well, at least we have cross game chat, we can use that for our friends. You see what I mean? So that would be pretty much covering, you know, every other game that ever comes out for the Wii U in its future. Which, just 1 second, you know, another point, I've seen too many people talking about, you know, the things you guys are asking for, you know, they don't matter, you know, they don't affect games, whatever. They do. They do. A lot of this stuff affects games, people. A join game button affects your game because it affects how quickly you can get your friend into the game. Of course, voice chat, you know, affects your game because that's gonna improve how you could coordinate, how much you could coordinate with your friends. You see what I'm saying? All that stuff, like the messaging system and the friends list, that's all about getting together with your friends faster. Making the system, if you make the system faster, the system more accessible, give the system more features, these are features that accommodate games. You see what I'm saying? So I just don't understand when I keep seeing these people saying the Wii U is a gaming machine, so why are you asking for this stuff? As long as it plays games, it's doing its job. These things improve the games. And these things are standards, and some of these things, again, were in the Wii that the Wii U does not have. But yeah, cross game chat is definitely the next thing we're going to tackle. And I saw some people talk about, you know, maybe you shouldn't have left this up completely to the community. And, you know, kind of inclined to agree with that because, you know, it does make sense that you should tackle the issues that Nintendo would be able to get done in a faster time span. You see what I'm saying? Because if we ask for a game now, you know, and they decide to do it, we won't see that game in the next 2 years or whatever. But if we actually something like cross game chat, we could probably see that. They could probably work that in, you know, 3 to 5 months, you know, or something like that. You see what I mean? So that's something that we could actually get into the near future. So we're definitely going to do just one concise thing from now on. The next thing we're going to be doing is cross game chat. We'll be pushing for that. I do not have a date for it. I'm still, you know, I'm kind of planning things and figuring things out and ironing out and whatever. But that is definitely the next thing we're going to be focusing on. So look forward to that. Just letting you guys know. What I meant by buying things is we will redo the first phase, but not in the same manner. We will still use Twitter, but it's not going to just be typing and that's it. Here's what we're going to do. And I'm asking you guys to spend money. And I don't have this game myself because it doesn't have online. And I'm sure any of you out there who don't have this game, who actually love Star Fox, I'm sure that's the exact same reason why you didn't buy it either. But we are going to go out and we're going to buy Star Fox 3D new. New if you can, if it's there. Because, you know, maybe some GameStops, you know, don't have it new. Or maybe some of you guys are young and you don't have debit cards yet, so you can't, you know, really try to go online and get a new copy or whatever. But if you see one new, I'm going to ask you guys to buy it new. And what we're going to do is, what you're going to do is, you're going to take a picture of your new Star Fox 3D, take a picture, post it to Twitter, tag Nintendo North America and Nintendo Japan, and you're going to say, hey, I bought Star Fox just to show you how much I love this series and how much I would love to see it back on Wii U. Bang, period. Which kind of leads to another thing. I don't even think we should use hashtags at all, or at least not the Nintendo Redirect hashtag. Because here's the thing, and this is the thing I noticed, right? When you attach something to a movement, that tends to bring on, you know, hate that it normally wouldn't get. And this kind of ties in with the whole point I said in my other video where I was like, don't attach the movement's name to me, because I'm very hated. You see what I'm saying? So even people who would normally be for something like this, they'll be against it solely because of the fact that I'm behind it. You see what I mean? So don't attach my name to it. And I'm thinking that we're not even going to attach the hashtags to these posts. You see what I'm saying? Because what that allowed people to do is that allowed trolls. You see what I'm saying? And that allowed a lot of misinformed people to kind of further dilute the message. See what I'm saying? Because, oh, Nintendo Redirect, this must be about Nintendo in general. But if we just had used the hashtag, you know, like I, you know, one of the ones I mentioned in one of the videos, we want Star Fox, you really can't, you know, mess with that. You know, you really can't dilute that message. So it's like you can't really do anything silly with that. You know, I'm sure a few people will try to find ways, but it's going to be much harder than just Nintendo Redirect.